Hey, Pink Cloud, Mark here. My PC case is good. Or is it? As you can see, I'm on the floor. You can see my PC on my desk behind me. Well, actually, no, you can't. That's my PC there. I recently upgraded that computer. So I had that computer for about 5 years, and then I upgraded it. I switched out the motherboard, CPU, power supply, SSD, everything. So it's pretty much not the same PC that I had when I got it 5 years ago, because it's pretty much all different except for the case and the graphics card. The reason why I didn't upgrade the case was because money. I was on a bit of a budget and I thought, oh, I'll keep the case, it's fine, there's no issues with that, is there? Yeah. Turns out there was. So I got this. Oh, you can't even see it. I got this, which is the Corsair Frame 4000D. I saw some reviews online and I thought, hey, I'm gonna splurge. It was my birthday recently, so I got some money and very drunk. There are some concerning videos of me from the other day when I went out with friends for birthday drinks. I thought I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna buy a new case for the computer. And I thought I'd film myself transferring the parts from that PC or that case into this case, because knowing me, something is bound to go wrong and I'd love to get it documented on video for everyone else to laugh at. So, let's get started. I've got supplies, some strawberry laces, and I've got some Pepsi. This is gonna go fine. Nothing can go wrong. I guarantee it. You might have to excuse the sounds of diesel thingies outside. There's some people working on the building that I live in, and they've got big diesel cherry pickers, and every single day at 8:30 in the morning, they've been there with their big cherry pickers, and it just sounds like someone's parked a Ford Transit right in front of my window. Let's get started. Oh, fuck. So, first things first, I've got to take all of this apart, which is going to be fun. Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to this. Oh, excuse me. And pull them out. I said, put that back and then pull it. Oh, it's gonna go fine. Nothing can go wrong. Ah, that's right. What did I say? How hard could it be? The yes, the clip for my PCIe ports just come off. Oh no. Right. This has not gone off to a great start. My graphics card is now stuck. Okay, that can just sit down there for now. That's fine. I'm gonna have to undo the thumb screws for this. I'm definitely good at this PC building malarkey. Pull this out. Aha! There we go. See, this is what I meant. There's like barely any space to work in this case. It's not like the motherboard was the most expensive thing on the planet, so I can always just get another one if I need it. Although I really don't want to do the fans, because I feel like that would be the next easiest thing to take out. Oh wow, these fan screws are really not in good nick. That has also not gone well, that has just stripped the screw. The screw for the fan isn't, it's fucked. And I have no idea how I'm going to get this out, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to use my brain. It's a very big brain. Or what if I just use the bigger screw bit? That might work. Oh yes, big brain, big brain. That's what I call me, Big Brains McGee. Unplug that. Right, so I've managed to strip back a screw, break a PCIe locking tab. It's going good, it's going good. Let's see if the top fan is just as uncooperative. There we go. Now I just need to find it. They are cable tied. As if I didn't want things to be even more bloody difficult. Please don't break any cables. Building PCs, or at least taking PCs apart. Stuff just gets stuck to other things for no good reason. I do actually have more of these fans as well. There we go. I have spare fan screws and 2 extra fans that I did buy for this when it was my old system, so my old cooler. Because the reason why I have so many of these Corsair fans is because one of the fans on my old liquid cooler for my old system, my old Intel system, one of the fans broke on it. So I thought, okay, I'll just buy 2 RGB fans and replace the fans on the cooler, and it worked. And then everything else on my PC started cacking up. So I thought, okay, I'll just switch platforms, and then because I got the new liquid cooler, because it was a new CPU socket, I never ended up needing these fans. But now I have a use for them, because this case comes with no fans. Because this without fans is like 70 quid. And then with fans it's like nearly 100. And I thought, what's the point of paying all that extra money for fans that I already have? I'm going to unplug everything else from the motherboard, like all the power stuff. Hopefully I don't break anything else. Oh! Quite like that. There we go, finally. This is the stressful bit. Where's my screwdriver? Every single connector that I did not move out the way. There we go. The motherboard is out. I'm going to put it on the nice anti-static bag for it to sit on. I need to, note to feed yourself, I need to flip around the fans on the cooler, because right now they're configured to be pulling in air, and I'm going to have them mounted on the top of the case, so I need them mounted to push out air. Right, let's take this out of its cardboard coffin or cardboard prison, and let's see the amazingness of this case. And also let's have a look at how bloody, can you see it? How dusty the seat. Ugh, this was the air filter for the power supply. Ugh. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh yes, that is an interesting front panel design. And then I'm assuming this just comes off like that. Yes, this is a nice case, you know. I mean, I've never had a Corsair case before. I've had friends that have had Corsair cases, but we're talking about like old Corsair, like 2017, back when like a GTX 980 was like the peak of gaming, you know. Oh, it does come with cable ties as well. Oh, that makes me happy. I love it when things come with cable ties. I'm gonna have to read the manual. Oh, thanks for that, mate. Oh, that was a lot more violent than I thought it would be. Bloody hell. Right. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to reverse the direction of the fans so that I don't have to worry about doing it when it's already in the case, because I feel like it'd be a lot easier for me to bloody box out of the way. Because I feel like that would be a lot easier to do. I'll be back in a second. Right, something I thought would take me 5 minutes took me 15, but the fans have now been reversed. You want to make sure you have the right amount of standoffs, but the problem is if you have any extra standoffs, which is basically what the motherboard sits on, if you have any extra of those, you want to take them out, because you could always have the issue of the motherboard rubbing against these standoff things, and you could actually go through traces on the motherboard, and if you do that, you're not going to have a good time. Your motherboard is pretty much cooked. Unless you know soldering at a very expert level, and you can do very little welds, little solders, sorry, you're pretty much screwed. So, no pressure. Your new case, yes, give it a sniff, give it a sniff. Oh, it's not very friendly. Oh, now I understand why I got bullied when I was a kid, man. Jesus Christ. Hang on. Easiest way to do this is to count how many standoffs I have on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have the perfect amount of standoffs for the amount on my motherboard, which is a good sign. That's what we want. This is good. This is fun. I like this. He says after just snapping the although I did okay, I will give it to myself. I looked it up. A lot of people online are saying it literally doesn't matter if you snap that little thing off, because most of the time it doesn't really do much. And I haven't fully snapped it off, it's just the top bit, so it should be fine, I hope. Or here? No, that's not gonna work. So it have to be, I reckon, here. So that's the cooler in. Oh, I love it. My whole room smells like diesel fumes now. The clips are in. Now time to install the fans. I don't know what one I'm going to do first, because some of them, this one has a really long cable on it, because these are basically designed to daisy chain off of each other. This involves a lot more thinking than I thought it would. Aha! They're behind the old motherboard. More fans. So if I have that there, and then route that round the back, and then the RGB for this can daisy chain off of these. But how are these gonna plug in? Because this is way too short. It's not too bad. Oh, this bloody screwdriver. I really should have got an LTT screwdriver. I love it when it does that and the thing just stays in. I don't have an LTT screwdriver, but I do have a no-name unbranded screwdriver, although I think it's the same one as another screwdriver set that we have that is from Wilco before Wilco got bought by the range, so old Wilco. Right, right, that's fan number 1 in. This isn't as exciting as building an entirely new PC, because you don't have that feeling of, oh, I'm getting something a lot better than what I already had, because I'm just getting a new case, but the new case is a lot better than what I already had, so. Fan number 3 is in, look at that, it's, oh, bloody hell. It's starting to come together, you know? I really don't like how violently that comes off. That's one negative I have for this case. I think I should put the power supply in next. I feel like that's kind of important for using the computer. Oh, I hope that didn't break anything. Oh man, whoever designed this at Corsair, you are a fucking legend. Yeah, that's him with just 2 thumb screws. I'm not screwing the whole thing in, that's just effort. Whatever all this is. Ah, yes, this is the IQ Link controller. Oh. You see how well that fits in? It's almost as if this was designed by the same company. Oh. Hey babe, you alright? Ah, right, what was I doing? Putting all this bollocks together. But first, let's connect all the connectors for the power supply, because I think that's important. Oh wow, there is so much space. So much space in this case, this is mental. There we go. That's in. Then I need to plug the actual hub itself into the fans. Problem is, it's got a dedicated place for the hub to go here, but I'm pretty sure this is also the same place where you put a hard drive if you want to put one there. So does that mean that I have to then forfeit having a hard drive in there, which I don't necessarily need, but it's like life insurance. You don't need it, but yeah, it's nice to have. Right, actually no, having another hard drive is not anything like having life insurance. What the fuck am I on about? Screwdriver, again! My Neanderthal brain has the object permanence of fucking sack of potatoes. I put something down and it just disappears. Hey. Is this like USB-C, where it just kind of plugs in either way? It is! Man, I love modern technology. This is the first case I've ever had with a USB-C connection on the front panel. That literally just goes in right here. Dee 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 dee. There we are. The front connector's all done. It's starting to look a little bit like cable spaghetti, but it's fine. What am I missing from the old case? Ah, that is what I'm missing actually. I'm missing the other hard drive. Screw. I need to find that fucking screwdriver again, man. Right, that's the old hard drive sled. Now I need to take the hard drives out of the hard drive sled and see if I can mount it in the hard drive mounts for this case. That's a lot of the word mount and hard drives in one sentence. I'm not really too worried about this one. I feel like this one can just go on an external hard drive enclosure that I can get because I don't really use this a lot. This has just got a bunch of old files. I mean, I've had this for, when was this manufactured? This was manufactured, you might see, on the 18th of April 2018, or the 10th of April 2018, so this is quite an old hard drive now, whereas I think this one was, oh well, I think this would have been at least 2019 or 2020, because this came with the old PC that I got, which I got in 2020 or 2021, I can't remember which one. Right, so that's the hard drive in. And which way does this go in? Again, I can't actually remember. Oh, it's got 3 different positions it goes in. Oh, right, that makes sense, that makes sense. Fans. I'm going to do the fans because that's going to be an absolute pain in the arse to cable manage, so I might as well do the tricky bit now and get that out of the way. I actually don't remember which fans I've got these plugged into. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Then for these, I'm just going to daisy chain them, like so. There it is. I'll plug this into one of the system fan headers. The problem is I know I'm going to have to redo all my fan curves now because before, these were all plugged into different headers, I think. There we go. So those are the fans plugged in. Now I just need to do the RGB, which is the fucking finicky bit. I do not want to lose these hard drive cables. Right, there we go. That's one of the RGBs in. World's most finicky. Oh my god. Just moving that aside and just seeing how much of cable spaghetti there is. I'm going to have a fun time cable managing this. Nut! Alright. Well, these are... I love the fact they have thumb screws for the... for the GPU mount, rather than just having normal little screws on that case, because, oh my god, they are so hard to put back on once you've taken them off. Never mind, I hate these thumb screws, they're so annoying. So I'm going to have to move this that way, because the little GPU support bracket they give you isn't reaching my graphics card. So my graphics card is too poverty spec, apparently. Why did I sound like that? Graphics card isn't going anywhere, is what I tried to say. There we go. We're getting there. We're almost done, I think. I need to double check how the side panel is going to go on this. This cable is going to be really tight up against it for the AIO. And I can't really mount it the other way. Oh, actually no, it's fine, because there's a... I panicked over nothing, because there's literally a gap between the glass and the actual... Right, okay. I'm going to have to unplug the SATA cable from the hard drive and then flip them around, because the problem is that the cable I've got, the SATA cable I've got, is like a right angle one. So unfortunately, but the issue is because of where the cable management holes are for the motherboard are offset a little bit. Right. And now of course this isn't going to want to come out the same way it went in. I don't know if I have any other SATA cables. I don't know if I have any just like straight ones. Oh, no, that's a... Ooh, that one's a bit munted actually. I don't think this one's going to be working anytime soon. Come on, camera focus please. Yeah, I don't think that one's going to be working anytime soon. Do I have any more? No, that is the only SATA cable I have that is non-right angle. That's a bit annoying. Oh well. Bloody ruckus for one single 2 terabyte hard drive, which I'm probably not even going to use. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, darling, that was the wind. Then we turn it around again. Get the SATA cable for the hard drive and try and feed it. And unfortunately, that is also directly in front of where the graphics card has been put in, which means I'm going to have to undo all those thumb screws if I want to get this in, because I don't think... I might be able to just plug it in here. Hang on. Oh yeah! Never mind, it's in! Okay. What I might do is I might power this on with everything plugged in, but with all the case panels off. Make sure all the fans work and everything. Then once I know everything works, switch it off again. And then basically tidy it up. That might be a good thing. That might be a good way to do it, actually. Let's get this up on the desk. Plug in the display port and the power supply cable and just see if it turns on. If it doesn't, that's fine. We can work from there. What was that? Ow! Oh, it's not easy being me. Right. And I've just unplugged something else as well. It was something to do with my RGB lights. I don't fucking care. Time to see if I've done good. Well, let me turn the power supply on first, actually. Let me see if I've done good, or if I've cocked up. I think I cocked up. The power supply is on. Hopefully it's the case of I've just not plugged in the front headers connector correctly. Oh, that might be a reason why. The front audio was not connected properly at all. Is part of the motherboard cable supposed to be... Oh, it's not even plugged into the power supply properly. Pro tip, check your connections before you plug everything in and switch it on for the first time. Power supply on. Power button. There we go! Why is only one of these... The PC works, that's always a good sign. But why is now that not... And figure out why these RGB things aren't working. So the top one was working, and the back one was working, and that goes down to that. Right, let's try it again. And I'm hoping that all 3 fans turn on this time. Yeah, there we go, all 3 fans turn on. Look at that. You gonna turn on? CMOS has been cleared. Why has the CMOS been cleared? But we're in Windows. And it's doing updates. I might have accidentally cleared the CMOS, you know. Oh, right. Yeah, I think I cleared the CMOS because there's a clear CMOS button on the back of the motherboard, I think. Yeah, there's a clear CMOS on the back of the motherboard. I must have accidentally held it down while I was taking the motherboard out. So, it's working. We're in Windows. I'm going to shut this down in a second and then put everything back together. But we did it. It took bloody ages, but we did it. So, let me shut this down and then pop everything back on. And then, yeah, but at least we know the system works, which is good. This goes on like, no, like that, like that. Nice. Oh, look at that. That looks so much better than the old case. Searching around for the lost thumb screw. Where did I put the lost thumb screw? Oh yeah. Look at that peel. Right. Now I think I can turn it back on. Why is it unplugged? Oh. But hey, it works. I'm gonna do a bit of clearing up and then get back to you. Well, it's actually a few hours later rather than a few minutes later, but at last it is finally set up, it's all together, my desk is all sorted out, all the panels are back on, everything's plugged back in. I managed to get the lights on the desk working again. As soon as I started cleaning up my room and everything after, you know, putting all the old screws away and all the PC parts and the case parts away, my car got delivered again. Came back from being serviced and MOT'd, which I wasn't actually expecting because they said that it might be there with them till tomorrow, but it got delivered again. It got delivered back today, which is good. And then it was getting on past 6 o'clock, so I thought, well, I need to do dinner. But now it's all done, it's all set up, and God, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. But yeah, let's have a little look around. So yes, this is the case. Obviously, beautiful case. This is why I got it. The one thing I'm gonna have to get used to is the USB ports and everything being down at the bottom. But the one thing I really wanted this case for was obviously the airflow. But if I want to dust it, all I have to do is take this off, and then you can just remove the mesh screen there, the dust filter screen. Let's see if I can put this back on with one hand. I don't think I can. Yeah, so all back on, and there's a lot more space in here as well for a graphics card, should I wish to upgrade. And obviously, more importantly, we've got the AIO on top now, so now the radiator is the highest part of the loop rather than the pump. So I'm a happy boy. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.